Hello everyone and welcome! The subtitle of my channel is Lore and Theories. I've done a lot of lore in the past, as you might know, but I've been lacking in the terms of theories. Today I want to fix that. Every time Riot hints or teases a new champion, I like to stay away from all the theories, since Riot will reveal the truth anyway. That's why I have always liked to dig into the less obvious theories. The Zed and Nocturne is a good one, but in my opinion I don't think those two champions are linked. Zed works with shadows in a literal sense, but Nocturne works with shadows as in the dark powers. There is a difference that is hard to explain that really separates them. The other cool theory I really like is the Jarvan and LeBlanc one. This is a theory that can't be proven false so far. For those of you that don't know, back when Journal of Justice was still going, there was a story where LeBlanc disguised as Jarvan to influence the leadership of Demacia from inside. During the battle between Jarvan and Swain in the city of Kalamanda, which is now known as the Crystal Scar, LeBlanc can be seen inside Jarvan's chestplate, indicating that even during that battle, LeBlanc was still influencing Demacia. And it is possible that she is still doing it to this day. These kinds of theories are awesome because they can twist everything you know about certain champions. Today I want to add another one into the pot, a theory that no one has talked about before. So let's talk about what lurks in the depth of the ocean. With the arrival of Aurelion, it was revealed that the big villain of the League of Legends universe is the Void, and specifically the entity that created it. The Void creatures work like a disease. They run around wildly trying to consume everything that moves. They do this to improve their skills and to adapt to local dangers. The way the Void creatures are led into Runeterra is through Void Rifts. The Void Rifts are not always opened by the entity itself. Sometimes the Void corrupts the minds of individuals and turns them into its servants. For example, Malzahar was corrupted and he was forced to open a rift inside Shurima. That's how Rek'Sai entered Runeterra. And this is where the core of this theory lies. What if there are champions that are corrupted and we don't even know it? Let's begin with Nautilus. According to his story, he was a sailor on an expedition into the Guardian Sea. There, he and his team found a black oozing liquid floating on top of the water. Nautilus put on a heavy metal suit and jumped over the rails to investigate it. When he got close, something from below the surface grabbed him and dragged him down. That's how he turned into the hulking giant he is now. This doesn't sound like the work of the Void. Or does it? One of his quotes says,
"Do you hear them calling?"
Indicating that whatever corrupted him was not alone. It seems like he is referring to some kinds of gods as them. And right now, the only dark gods that we know about is the Void. Let's dive further into this. Let's look at Illaoi. She is a servant of a god she calls Nagakeburos. Nagakeburos, according to her, is a god that is everything and is everywhere. Weird that this kind of god, that is supposed to be the god of life, uses tentacles of a sea creature to represent itself. How Illaoi's faith works is that all around the world there are priests called the Truth Bearers. These priests wield artifacts called the Eye of God. This item allows them to directly use the powers of Nagakeburos. This religion believes that every living being is supposed to chase its desires. These desires could be love, power, whatever you name. The Truth Bearer can perform a ritual called the Test of Nagakeburos. This test will rip the soul from your body and it will make you run for it to claim it back, all while being attacked by massive tentacles. Apparently, this ritual is supposed to test your will, to see if you have enough of inner strength to fight for your life and chase your desires. What this really does is that it separates the weak from the strong, something the Void is interested in. You see, Nagakebura seems like a creation of the Void, a corruption hiding below the surface, preparing Runeterra for a Void invasion. It is killing off the weak that have no value for the Void creatures, and it is making the strong even stronger to help the creatures evolve faster. Even in the case of Nautilus, he wasn't killed, he was just turned into something greater. The characters that are listed as her enemies are undead. She herself said that the undead just bypass the way of life, so there is no place for them in this world. In reality, they have no flesh, and thus no essence for the Void to absorb. All of this is supported by the fact that Illaoi herself has a skin based on the Void, and she is not alone. There is a correlation between the ocean and the Void themes. Most of the champions from the Void have skins based on the ocean and vice versa. Good examples are Kassadin, Cho'Gath, Kog'Maw and Fizz. Arguably, the Darkstar Thresh could be linked to the Void too, since he had an ocean iteration before, but I personally don't think this was intended. And with that, I think I will have to close this video. This is a theory I had in mind for a very long time, pretty much since the release of Illaoi. I know that Riot will focus on the entity from the Void in the future, so I wonder if they support this theory or if they just leave it be. They said that they missed few opportunities in the past, for example with Vel'Koz not being one of the Watchers. So Riot, if you are listening to this, feel free to steal the idea. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button. Follow me on social media since I might not be here by the time this releases, and as absolutely always, I appreciate all of your support and thank you come again. So this is one of the 3 short videos that I've put together quickly because I will not be here from the 30th to the 5th, maybe something like that. So yeah, there'll be 3 shorter videos, and after that I'll do the rest of the Shurima, which is, I finally remember, hopefully, that it's Rammus, Skarner and Amumu. So that's these 3, and after that, more videos that I just, come up with. I have like 4 ideas that I can still go through, so I'll see you in those.